Is that sword time? Time up! Time up!
And here. And just think like you break the move or balance for yourself.
Welcome to another episode of Tryin Ah Ting with a man that gives you down. Today we are here at KB Kickboxing Academy, here located in Warren's Industrial Park. Now, with me today is going to be the man that will walk me through all the paces when it comes to kickboxing, the fine art itself. Master Kobe Dwayne. Kobe, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well,
I'm glad to
I meet you already, but you know.
Yeah.
So today Kobe going to be taking us through the fundamentals of kickboxing in terms of warm-up, mindset, and obviously execution. So we can have some fun today up on the mat. Let me get them gloves.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, let's do this.
This is when a man is find out what he made of. Either marble or marmalade.
Me, and we're
Let me
fighting.
see.
I wouldn't have to punch you to the face because all of your body is exposed, and I get very easy. Is that if you have your body turned towards me, you're an easier target. So I don't necessarily have to punch you to the face. I can go to shots to the body, and it makes it an easy night for me. You want to protect yourself at all times. That is the #1 rule of all contact sport.
So my key takeaway from these instructions Kobe gave me is this, right? Anytime you can bore somebody, don't attack them head on. You can expose yourself. Attack them from the side, like a crab.
Kickboxing, boxing. If we want to take a step forward, we're going to lead with whichever leg is forward. For an example, I'm here, I want to take a step towards you. I lead with my lead leg, my rear leg follows. Together, hands up, and we're going to try to touch the shoulders. You're going to try to move, you're going to try to touch my shoulders, and I'm going to try to move while you try to touch my shoulders. So we move around, move around, move.
So this was a fun exercise, but I have to say I was more focused on all the instructions I received beforehand. The foot movement, keeping the hands up and everything. So my brain was kind of split between trying to focus on the exercise itself and trying to remember all the fundamentals.
Let's go. Good. Let's go, move on, move on. Perfect. Now some key things, you don't necessarily want to be the guy that goes second, meaning you're waiting for the opponent to strike and to strike. Sometimes you have to take the initiative to touch before you get touched.
Right, so we were just going through the paces, getting the footwork down. Obviously you got to piece things together because you got to get the footwork and then you still got to remember to attack and protect your jaw, all them necessary things. So we're just trying to piece it together now and try to make it look semi-competent. Huh? Nah. Is that sword time? So what the hell is it?
Anything down.
You go first.
Ton.
I got my Jin Kazamas. I bought to go up against Kazuya here, so.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's gears. All right, Gibbsy. So far we covered our kickboxing stats and we covered some movement. We did a nice light drill to put it into practical use. Now I'm going to show you some offensive maneuvers. You ready? All right. So first, we're going to go over to, I'm going to teach you how to throw your jab, also known as your one. So your jab is whichever your lead hand is. So for example, my left hand is leading, this would be my jab hand. If this were my stance, my right hand was leading, this would be my jab hand. All right? So when we throw that jab, we're extending the lead hand and we're turning it over this way. All right? So watch me again. I'm here, I jab, my hand comes back. Now notice, this is a very important factor. A lot of people make the small mistake of doing this, jabbing, and then bring their hand back up this way. This leaves you susceptible to a lot of counters. A good fighter would be able to see that, knows when you throw that jab, and counter with something else, and then you wake up in time for Kaduma. And you don't want that to happen. So, Let's go. Let's see you throw that jab. I want you to extend. Whoa, whoa. Don't kill me, Gibbsy. All right. So I want you to extend that hand nice and slow. Good. Go again. Good. No, so here's some ways we can make it better. You threw your jab on your shoulder, kind of.
Now, for those of you who might be curious as to what them fellas in the background doing, that's an MMA / Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class that they participating in right now.
So, we're gonna hit the target. You ready for this, Gibbsy? Yeah. I want to make it home safely, you know. Yeah. Okay, we got it, we got it. So, your jab is gonna come to this mitt. When I say jab, you jab. Let's go, jab. Pretty good. Let's turn it over.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Hitting them mitts is one of my favorite activities, you know. I could do that the whole day. Well, I could do it for about 45 minutes.
Jab. Hit the target. Again. Good. Jab. Good job. All right, so now we're gonna boost it up just a bit. Go back to your kickboxing stance. Now, for more range and power on the jab, notice if I'm here, put your hands up, and I extend, I can't touch you. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna step forward with my lead leg just a bit to get more range and more power. So, can't touch you, now I can touch you. But I'm not taking a gigantic step. I don't wanna put myself in a position where I'm here, stepping like this, because obviously this is gonna take a lot of time for me to recover, and for sure. And I can leave myself open to a lot of counters. And breathe. One more. And time. You kind of gave me like an uppercut, so we can do that again. Let's go.
Oh.
Good.
Yeah. Apparently the job looking good.
Right. Make sure. Whenever we're blocking kicks, you don't want to use our hands. Alright, so the first kick that we're going to go, we're going to throw a T, you raise the knee, extend.
Right foot.
Another thing I need to add is that as much as I was focusing on the boxing, every time Kobe felt a kick at me, I forget, oh yeah, there's a kickboxing class. You can do that.
So raise the knee, extend, not both hands.
Right.
Go again.
They got a lot of things about this kickboxing class that was counterintuitive for me, because you know when you're trying to get somebody off you, you just chuck them. These Bajans, we chuck people off me. I never chuck the boy in my foot, so this just natural to me at all, man.
We push. Let's go rear leg. Perfect.
Dan wanted to know, how do you block kicks? I'm gonna just give him up for a third example. I hope to. Right. Cool. So, come this way. Kicks, they're not something you want to take too much of. Can take away from your power. They hurt like hell. Trust me, especially when it comes around to your movement. Now leg is gonna start to swell. There's not gonna be much movement, and then you become a sitting duck for your opponent. So, we're not gonna use our hands to do so, because like I would have showed you, someone that is paying attention will just change the trajectory of that kick, aim it for somewhere that's open, and it could be very, very bad for you. So, when you throw that kick, I'm simply just gonna raise my knee and block with my shin. So what I want you to do, kick me to the leg here. Okay, come on, Lord. Hold on.
Down.
Come again. I'm checking the kick. I'm sure you hold your block kicks. Go.
I see what happened to Boyka.
Let me share with one exactly what was going through my head while me and Kobe was sparring, right? I was hearing, wait, left, right? Wait, it's left hand? Wait, he right-handed, right? Wait, that's the left? Wait, oh shoot. Wait, he can kick? Wait, he's blocked with your foot or your head? Wait. That was all that was going through my head as we were sparring.
If you said he was gonna beat me up prior to this, plus he owes me some money. So, hands up. Hands up.
Time out! Time out! Time out! Time out! Jesus Christ!
I've been fighting for about a decade now. I would have started at 15 years old, and I'm still doing it, and I'm still loving it.
So, anything in particular inspired you to go towards martial arts as opposed to like football, basketball, you know?
Like I would have said in interviews before, I was a cricketer. I love cricket. But, you know, one day at secondary school, I found boxing. And from boxing, I moved over into kickboxing. And from kickboxing, I moved over to all aspects of martial arts, which was led me to MMA. It brings me the most joy to do what I love. And the biggest goal for me in doing all of this is supporting myself, supporting my family, and just living my life happy and doing what makes me, you know, the happiest.
Yeah.
I think that's the greatest gift that any man can have.
Now, you had a very famous fight last year in New York City. It was a case where you were underdog winning. I remember when you were coming out to your entrance, now everybody was booing. You were pretty much in no man's land. One man against pretty much a whole borough because it was in Queens, New York, yeah. Now, in a very short space of time, you flipped the match on its head, were declared the winner. Just talk me through that process, like how you were able to overcome that mental challenge in terms of having what seemed like the whole world against you. You're in foreign territory with a very formidable opponent, pro favorite. I believe he was
a former champion, yeah.
as well. Was wearing his favorites.
We always wearing his.
Yeah, so how you overcame all that?
Man, like in my last couple of fights, regardless, people are gonna support you. Some people are gonna speak nice about you. Some people are gonna speak bad about you, and that's just like. And when I came to understand that, it was just me versus me. And when I buckled down, I looked that man in the mirror, and I realized that I was losing, and I wasn't getting tasks done simply because I was stopping myself. After I broke that barrier, it was KB Kobe Boy just to go and show himself. So although they booed, and I respect the fact that they would have, you know, cheered for their crowd favorite, that's fine. But I came there to do a job. And the times before, it was me stopping me, but there was nothing to hold me back. So people can talk and people can talk, but guess what? He was the only guy in the cage with me, the only other person that mattered. And then after all of that, all of the fans started to cheer me on. They started to love me. So it just boils down to people gonna talk.
Yeah, I know when it comes to development talent, obviously you're doing your part with your own karate martial arts school academy. Just tell us a little bit about KB Kickboxing Academy.
So KB Kickboxing Academy, at first we taught kickboxing, but now we expanded to a variety of things. We now have wrestling classes and MMA classes. And it isn't just about teaching people how to fight, it's being a positive role model, you know, helping people build social bases and opening up an avenue for people to try new things. I think that's very important. Also, what's very important is that every man and every woman knows how to defend themselves and feel confident about doing that. And that is what I'm here for. I'm here to give back to the people. When I first started this journey, I was about 14, 15 years old before my first fight. And I trained free for a year because someone saw something in me. And now I want to give back and to let people know, well, hey, listen, I see something in you. You have a chance to change your life by just showing up. And let's get to work.
Kobe, great to see you again, man. Always a joy live.
Yes, sir.
I love always win.
But yeah, Kobe's a fantastic instructor and a fantastic martial artist, man. Man's fly out, represented Barbados and beat people and come back in casual. So big up Kobe, big up KB Kickboxing. This was another fantastic episode here, so man.